Welcome back to Photoshop CS5 for architecture students. In this next series of videos we're going to cover some basic photomontaging techniques. Now if you go into the resources you should see a file that is called the MIG file. So we're going to open that up there. Now in this image here, what we're going to do is we're going to try and crop out the MIG onto the blue background and get rid of the person's finger holding that MIG up. Okay, now to achieve what we're going to do is we're going to just use a technique. It's probably a little bit long-winded, but we're going to erase this hand using the clone stamp tool. Okay, now we're going to go up to the control menu and we're going to give ourselves a reasonably large brush setting. That should be fine, and we're going to have the opacity run at 100%. Now how the clone tool works is if you hold the Alt key down, you can see the brush turns into a target. That's going to be where the clone is going to source the information from. So we hit our left mouse button there, and then you can see once we start applying that, see the little cross above there? It's actually painting in the section of the image that you can see above it. Now we can go through and progressively move and erase and nibble away at the hand through this method. The best thing to ensure that the result doesn't look too artificial is to keep reselecting the areas, and sometimes you'll find there like I'm reaching towards the edge of the paper. So again, just reselect by holding the Alt key down and just nibbling away at the hand. Now in doing this it's probably best to sort of work from the top down and also from the bottom up. So if I'm getting rid of the bottom part of the hand, I'll select here, Alt key, and just start nibbling away at it through there. You can see that the technique requires a little bit of patience, but the benefit in using the clone tool is that you get the complexity of colours and sort of background noise that gives a bit of realism to the sort of painting out of this object. Now I could use just a normal colour fill, but it would just look like a blank colour, whereas in fact the sky has got lots of different subtle shades of blue, and by using the clone tool we can sort of simulate that subtlety. So you can see here with a bit of persistence, now the image is not perfect at this stage yet, but we've got rid of most of that hand, and although we've got a bit of, we can see a bit of line work here and we need to do a bit of blending, but so far so good. The results are okay for this stage, and in the next video we're going to look at some tools to help improve that a bit more.